Coffee for grown-ups. Let's get right into it, right? I was on Instagram. I barely even be on there anymore. I was on my timeline and something very disturbing floated through my timeline. Very disturbing. So I reposted it.
Grinding in the present with a bitch and some piff. Long Island is the beverage. Keep my game small cause niggas a little skeptic. How can you trust a man with no life and no ethics? Got crack and got weapons, no facts and no blessings. My camp holds my balance. This dude has no leverage, but check it. Never been the type of long talk. Always handle business well. Tell him that I get in touch.
Get out of here. Garbage, nigga.
Everybody got mad at me. Why are you mad at me? I didn't shoot the video. I didn't tell him to shoot the video. I was not in Pottsville with him. I didn't direct it. None of that. I didn't buy the Long Island. I didn't tell Shorty look like that. I had nothing to do with the video. Why are you mad at me for posting it? It was a repost. I just seen it. I'm going to tell you what really does grind my gears, though. I keep seeing you in interviews complaining, bro. Stop complaining, bro. Every joint is like, oh, these Philly niggas against Philly this, Philly that. You just was from here. I thought you was from Philly. Listen, right? I'm not against you, right? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you personally, because I don't like what people be saying in the comments. They talking about something. You on the EAZY hate train. Bro, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't. I'm just bitten. I'm a funny nigga. I like to have fun. I live my life and I enjoy myself and laugh every day. You do some funny stuff, bro. It's funny. It's funny to me. It's hilarious. And you be dead serious. And you be thinking it's thorough. And that's why it's funny to me. And I just reposted it because it's hilarious. But I'm not against you. Philly is not against you. Let me tell you this, bro. If you would have pulled up and just battled that night, like if you wasn't on those scary, if you wasn't all scary and doing all that scary stuff, bro, and you would have just got out the car and battled, bro, everybody in Philly would have respected you that night, bro. Regardless where you grew up at, none of that matters, bro. You know what we respect here in Philly, bro? We respect honesty. Bro, you could have came out and said, let me tell you what you should have did. You could have came out and said, look, man, I was born in Philly. I ain't grow up here, though. I ain't grow up down here, nigga. I grew up out in such and such little small town, little white county and all that. I was out there. I had to do my thing out there. I couldn't grow up in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I had to do my thing where I do my thing at. But when I got older, I came back to Philly. I came back to where my roots at. That's where I'm originally from. So I came back to where I'm originally from. Everybody would have respected it, bro. Everybody. Bill from Norristown, bro. Everybody know him in Norristown. He claim his hood. He claim his city. And he be down in Philly every day. He down here like a Philly nigga. We claim him in Philly. We be joking and betting like, yeah, Bill from Philly. Briz Rothstein from Delaware. He be down in Philly. Niggas be claiming him down there like, yeah, Briz from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Why is that, bro? Why can other people that's knowingly not from Philly be in Philly, be accepted by Philly, and be loved by Philly? Charlie Clips from Harlem. He down here in Philly all the time. Bro, Geechee Gotti be coming from Compton, bro. He come to Philly, he's safe. He good. He chilling. He kicking it, feet up. Bro, we accept anybody down here that's real, bro, that's thorough. And you ain't got to be the toughest nigga, none of that, bro. You do not have to be tough. But the fact that you keep acting tough, but you was scared to come into the event, you know what I mean? The fact you keep talking about rumbling and you would do this and you would beat somebody up, and then your brother get on the joint and say you never beat nobody up ever in your life, but a girl, then it's coming out you beat girls up. Like you put marks all on girls' faces, multiple girls you beat up, but they say you won't fight a man. Bro, it look crazy. And you keep talking about everybody hating on you. No, bro, the truth comes to the light when you're a liar. If you a liar, bro, the truth comes to the light, bro. When you a sucker, it all comes to the light. So this the thing. When you know you got a jacket like that, bro, Eminem yourself. 8 Mile yourself, nigga. Come out with it and get ahead of the story before anybody find out. You know how people knew I used to smoke wet? Because I came out and said it. Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had to find nothing in my past. Nobody had to dig up my past to find out that I used to get high and I used to smoke wet. Nobody had to figure that out. I told them. Nobody had to figure out that I was poor and I was broke and I grew up and I was dirty and I was a dirty young boy. I was calling myself dirty. That's why when it was like, when somebody said something about Garcia calling me dirty, I didn't care. I called myself dirty. You can't call me something that I called myself. People wanted me to get mad at that. You call me a bitch, that's another thing. That's fighting words. You call me something else. You call me a P-U-S-S-Y or B-I-T-C-H, that's something different. You say I was dirty, that's the truth. How come I get mad at the truth? Something that I said about myself. Just like if I say you from Pottsville, you shouldn't get mad. You shouldn't get upset. So I don't like when I speak on this situation and I have an opinion because I actually know Cass. Me and Cass actually cool. We actually friends. You know what I'm saying? Our birthdays on the same day. Me and Cass actually cool. You know what I mean? So I got a right to speak on you battling my homie, bro. You know what I mean? They talking about some why you ain't... Bro, I tried to show EAZY love. First of all, I tried to show you love at that battle, bro. When you got mad because I didn't take your opinion because you wanted me to say Rosenberg Raw won the battle with Charlie Clips, and he didn't. Shout out Froze. I like Froze. Froze says, he shouted me out one time and said something sturdy about me and whatever. You know what I'm saying? About my bars or whatever. Saying I got a pen. And he got a pen. We respect each other's pen. There's no problem between me and Froze. And I think he a good guy. I think he a genuine dude. It has nothing to do with that. It just was an opinion about who I think won. I feel like Clips won the battle. I said Clips. Dude got an attitude and start acting like a diva after that. Like he started twisting his neck. Oh man, what you mean? How could you go against the team? How could you go against the city? What are you talking about? That's how I knew right there you weren't from Philly. You talking about go against the city. He from PA. What are you talking about go against the city? He from PA, bro. Not nothing wrong. I'm just saying, like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. It don't matter where a person is from. If they won the battle, they won. He could have been from Los Angeles. He could have been from Alaska. If a nigga's from Anchorage, if he won the battle, he won the battle. But I seen what type of diva stuff he was on then. I said, oh, he a diva. He like, yes, man. If you don't tell him the truth, he don't like you. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like nobody I gotta be a yes man for. I don't. So let me tell you the truth sitting here, right here and now. Nobody in Philly is against you, bro. They just see that all that stuff, like, and that rap battle stuff, right? It works. See, this is the thing. That's why I don't rap battle. Because you can be a nerd, right? You can never do nothing in your life, right? You can get on stage and say all this tough stuff and the whole crowd will be like, oh! But how does them bars hit the same? I just watched your New Jersey twerk battle, right? Good job. First of all, you can rap. You can rap. You can rap, bro. You ain't with me. You can't rap better than me, but you can rap. And I don't battle rap, bro, but if you locked in a room with me, I got my own money. I bet on myself. If you locked in a room with me, bro, I will whoop your ass so bad lyrically. Lyrically. I'll put these bars on you so bad, bro. I'll f you up, bro. Real rap. Lyrically. So we just gonna get it there. Nobody's against you though. I just don't like, I'm like, y'all putting me in it now because I'm seeing all the comments and all the, it's like, bro, first I was bidding, but don't make me get serious. I don't want to get serious. I was just playing. All of it was just jokes. I don't want to get serious lyrically. I ain't saying serious on some fighting stuff. I'm saying like rap wise, cause you know I throw it at you. I'll throw it at you. You know what I mean? And then we can put some bread up. We can put 50,000 up. We can put 50,000 up. You know what I mean? I'll put a dub up myself, and my man will put 30 on me right now. You know what I mean? So we got 50. We can put 50 up, and we can battle on the small. We don't gotta be no crowd around, cause he's scared of crowds. He don't want battle Cash because he talking about something. He got too many people there. Too many people from the city that you said you was from. Bro, he pulled up in the car and never got out. What was the point of even going? Why'd you even go? I guaranteed you, if you would have got out the car, walked past everybody, walked in the building with your head up, said, come on, let's go. and battled and got it out the way, bro. You ain't had to act tough or do none of that. Even when Cash was like, yo, whatever, whatever. Bro, if you would have just kept battling, if you ain't do no tough stuff, that's the toughest thing you could have did, as a matter of fact. Because y'all never was going to fight. It never was going to be a fight, bro. I mean, y'all start pushing and shoving each other, and it still wasn't a fight. If y'all ain't going to rumble after y'all start touching each other, it never was going to be a fight. Y'all never was going to rumble. So the fact that y'all never was going to rumble, you shouldn't have tried to cosplay as a tough guy. You should have just got your raps off, bro. And I think that City would have respected you a lot more, bro. No matter what the jokes and all the bed would it be, that's how you turn the bed around. That's how you turn it. That's how you turn it around, ladies. Bro, when I used to be a battle rapper, and I used to walk up, niggas be like, "What's his name?" I used to be like, "Santos." Certain people used to laugh at me. I remember when I was battling a nigga on the hill up Winfield. Who was I battling that day? The boy, he was hot as shit too. Boy was fire. I forgot his name. He got shot by the cops. He was fire, bro. I battled like 2 niggas that day, but they was laughing at my name. They like, Santos. They started laughing, bro, at my name. They like, who's Santos? Battle a nigga named Santos? Bro, I whooped his ass so bad out there, bro. By myself. It was me and I think 2 other people. They whole block. Bro, mostly every time I battled, it was probably a few times where I had all my guys with me. Or I brought like the whole block with me, but most of these times, bro, I was by myself battling niggas whole blocks. I never needed an even amount of people on my side to battle anybody. I'll walk through a crowd of people, walk up to the person I'm battling, looking dead in his eyes, and say, let's go. And this was me at 14 years old. And we grown men in our 30s now. There's no way you should be scared to go somewhere and rap. So my whole thing is, bro, you put all this on yourself. You gotta take some accountability. And I don't care about the Remy situation. None of that is my business. What I do know is she a Gemini. And don't lose too much for her. So listen, what I'm saying is, they ain't got nothing to do with me. What I'm saying is, bro, I'm tired of hearing you complaining, bro. I just keep, every time I turn on YouTube, I keep hearing you talk about how Philly is against you and all this, bro. You did all of this to yourself, bro. You did all this because everybody was just effing with you. Everybody in the city was just effing with you, bro. So stop effing complaining, bro. Stop that. Stop that. I don't like that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Especially if you're going to speak on the city, bro. You just was here looking like a mascot, wearing 215 hats and Philly and Sixers and Flyers jackets. Stop, bro. Stop. Stop that, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Stop. Bro, stop. Don't do that, bro. Just take the bid and move on. That's how I know you're not from Philly, bro. Because we know how to bid, bro. We bid on ourselves. We take a loss. I know how to take a loss and bid with the crowd. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, it's all right. Watch me get back, though. I'm not going, oh, they're all laughing at me. Oh, everybody's laughing at me. No, nigga, I'm going to bid with the joke. Nigga be like, your teeth up. Yup, they is. I'm a fighter. I chipped my shit on the ground by kicking somebody in the head in a free fall. I got stolen, tripped over him. I was Zanny. Nigga ain't knock it out, though. Stand on it. Stand on it, bro. Just stand on it. Stand on your flaws. Stand on your lies. Stand on it. Stand on all of it. Like I said, a nigga can never expose me for nothing because I got ahead of the truth. That's why I'm a truthful rapper. I rap about, you hear it when I rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry enough to open a mic. This hunger came from being broke all my life. All my homies got life. The rest of, like, I'm telling you, I'm not glorifying nothing marvelous. I ain't saying, yeah, I got the coupe and all, even though I got a drop sitting outside. Bro, when I pull off, I'm gonna drop the top. But I don't rap about that. I don't really rap about that. I rap about my truth, my scars. I put my flaws on the table first. That's why people relate to me, bro. People relate to you, bro, when you keep it real about who you really are. Stop trying to cosplay as somebody else. It's not Halloween. It's not Halloween, bro. Be yourself. My best advice to EAZY is be yourself, man, from here on out. Because you can rap. And when you have a gift with words, you can turn anything around. You can turn anything around, bro. You can turn anything around. You got the gift with words. You make the narrative with your words. But you can't just keep rapping about selling drugs and all this tough gangster stuff when we ain't even addressed Cassidy first round, man. And then you got your own brother exposing it like, yeah, y'all brother really told on people. Bro, that's a scarring battle rap. That ain't nothing you can just act like they ain't happening. You gotta at least address it or something, bro. That's why I said get ahead of the truth. I would have been dissing my own brother like, yeah, my brother rap. I put him out. I read the facts. You know what I mean? I've been dissing my own brother. I've been going at him. I would have put him out there first. There would have been no way Cassidy would have exposed that. People would have been like, oh, yeah, he said that already. He be going at his own brother. But the fact that you hiding, that you can tell what type of, you trying to cosplay as somebody else. Don't cosplay, bro. Just be yourself. Be yourself. That's the best thing I can tell you from somebody that got everything I got from being myself. You know what I'm saying? All my raps is genuinely me. My name don't even have to be Santos. I can really rap under my first and last name. My mother listened to my music and be like, damn, that was real. Can your mom hear what you saying and agree with it and relate to it? I don't think so. Ain't nobody against you, bro. Just stop faking. We respect real shit, bro. We respect thoroughness, bro. And that's all. I just wanted to have a personal talk with you. I'm not against you. I actually think you're a good rapper. I think Cassidy won, though. Cassidy won that first round. He did. I like the update him scheme you did. And I like when you said the factory reset joint. I listen. I'm not a hater, bro. I like the factory reset joint. And I like the little update him joint. But what Cass was saying, see, I'm a fan of real raps. Y'all know how I rap. I like fat raps. Cassidy's stuff stuck more, bro. Because you never addressed it or you never even, you know what I'm saying? It's like you selling yourself as one thing and then somebody expose it as something else. And then you try to beat around the bush and you don't even touch on it. Oh no, he won. He just exposed something about you that nobody else knew. To me, I like fat rap. That's me. I like fat rap. You know what I'm saying? So it can be pieced together well, but are you piecing together facts or are you just making some shit sound good? And that's why I don't battle rap, because everybody been trying to give me the battle rap for years. But I just think it's too fake as far as my bars come from a real place, a real genuine place. That's why I like rappers like Surf. I actually like Surf. I like Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, shout out my dog Hollow. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes I associate with. I got songs with I got a song with Mook. I got a song with Hollow. I got a song with T-Top. I got a song with Tay-Rock. I got a joint with Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? I frequent in the battle community a lot. That's why I can speak on these things. I come from battle rap. I am a top tier elite lyricist. I can speak on all of it. That's my lane. And I just want to tell EAZY, bro, stop bitching, bro. Just get back to it. You can rap. You can rap. Rap your way out of this and change the narrative around. But the more you keep doing all this, bro, you're just making it worse. You're making everything worse. You're making it worse on yourself. Big Johnny, the gate breaker. I'm out.
We the game changers. We made faces that became famous. In Philly, we the gate breakers. They said Philly rappers can't make it, but it's no more gatekeepers now. We here to make changes. Philly known to chase paper, and now we gang banging with no identity. We lane changing. Them haters wishing we could trade places. They put a lock on our city. Now we the gate breakers.